solving systems using substitution or elimination. I can't help it but always want to use elimination. So let's focus on 21 here. I just realized I can use my mouse to zoom in. It's incredible. Can you believe that? Did not know I could do that. It's amazing. I kind of want to do one of each. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to do substitution for the first one, even though I still want to do elimination. And I'll do elimination has to happen here. Okay? But here, substitution is fine, even though elimination is still good. All right. So I didn't care which one you used. In fact, I would just multiply this bottom line by 4 to get rid of my y's. But let me just show you how substitution works, just in case some of you prefer it. Now, the only two possibilities I have for substitution are x and y, because I don't see any coefficient here, which means that it is just going to be itself. Like it's easier to substitute it. I don't have to divide by anything. So if I just take this guy, this equation here, all right, and if I move the 4y to the other side, I'm going to get a negative 4y plus 15. Now this x is now able to be substituted by putting it into this second equation by putting 2 parentheses negative 4y plus 15, because that is x. So it's a direct substitution. Minus y equals negative 15. And so I have to distribute. So I get negative 8y plus 30 minus y equals negative 15. Take this over here. And I'm going to get negative 9y after I combine like terms. Negative 9y plus 30 equals 15. Okay, let's move this guy. Oh, really? Wait, I feel like I did this. No, 30 moves over to here. Okay, got it. So negative 9y will become, I missed the negative sign, negative 45. I'll divide by negative 9 to get negative 5. Alright, now if I know that y is negative 5, I can go back to here and throw it in, so that x equals negative 4y, which is now negative 5, we know that now, plus 15. And of course, I just take out this, all right? I feel like that's, the numbers were smaller. Yeah, it is. All right. Pause. Let me pause real quick. Okay, that was easy. Right here. If I divide a negative 45 by negative 9, there should be a positive 5. So positive, that would be negative. So x ends up being x equals negative 5. So all is well. Means that here's my y coordinate, here's that. Now, a lot of you left these separate, and I gave you full credit. I probably should have marked it down, because a solution is an ordered pair. Okay, I want to see that. It's a place where both of the values intersect. It's not like it's wrong. It's just that it is so much better to put a solution as a point, as an intersection, you know, rather than keeping them disparate, okay, or separate. Okay? All right, so now we're going to go to elimination, which is definitely my more prepared version of solving systems. Now, I purposely left this kind of complicated because, you know, you've got to think, well, what is the least common multiple that either the x or the y's have? And since 4 and 6 will actually go into 12, that's a little closer, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the x's first and solve for y. If I multiply this top line by negative 3 and this bottom line by 2, I will be able to produce a negative 12 here and a positive 12 here. And that's great. That's how they'll cancel out. So let me check. Let me draw a bar here, negative 12x. Okay. Then move across, negative 15. Moving across, negative 18. Then 2 times 6 is 12x. Now some of you forgot to distribute this to all of them. That's why we put parentheses around the entire line so that everything gets kind of scaled up. Okay, 14 and 16. Okay, kind of running out of room here, but you can see that this will cancel out. This will become negative y equals negative 2. If I divide both sides by negative 1, I will get a y equals 2. That's great. I'm halfway done, so I can plug it into either one of these to figure out what x is, and it doesn't matter. I'll just choose equation 1. So 4x plus 5 times 2, I'll just put equation 1 there, equals 6. So 4x plus 10 equals 6. I will subtract 10. I end up with 4x, because those cancel out, and that's negative 4. So that means x has to equal negative 1. So my final answer would be negative 1, positive 2. All right, and that would be my solution. Just as for number 21, that would be the better solution. Don't leave them separate here. Okay. Make sure you kind of put them in an ordered pair.